welcome if you're new, I'm Alicia. Today I've got some weeknight dinner recipes that are spring themed for you, and they all use the Instant Pot, which you guys have been loving and asking for more. I have teamed up with Sunsweet to make this video possible, and it is a perfect fit today because Sunsweet's dried fruit goes super well in savory dishes as well as sweet, and it's going to give them a really nice addition in flavor. Sunsweet's dried fruit is really top quality, and it just honestly tastes the best. Recently, they brought me up to visit their headquarters and facility where they prepare, pit, and package the prunes, and gave me a tour of the orchard too, which is vast and beautiful. And let me tell you, it really gave me an appreciation for Sunsweet and all of the detail and love that goes into their dried fruit. I'll share more on that, but first, let's get to the recipes. I'm starting with a spring mint and pea risotto with dates. Risotto is known to take forever and be a bit finicky, but we are simplifying and speeding up the process with the Instant Pot. Heat the pressure cooker on sauté mode and add ghee, or you could use any cooking fat you prefer until melted. Add onions and carrots and cook for 5 to 6 minutes until tender. Then add garlic and arborio rice, which is what really makes this a risotto, and cook for another minute. Add 1 cup of broth and stir for 3 minutes until absorbed by the rice. Then add another 3 cups of broth along with Sunsweet dates, which I've chopped, and salt and pepper. Close it up and cook on manual for 10 minutes, followed by a quick release of the steam for another 10 minutes. Then we're adding some spring flair by stirring in lime zest, mint, peas, and a squeeze of lemon juice. Heat another 3 minutes until the peas are heated through and serve warm. Wow! I was actually so surprised how good this risotto was, considering it was done in the Instant Pot with almost no work. It was salty but balanced perfectly by sweetness of the dates. The mint adds a fresh element, and it's just such a comforting spring dish. Next, I'm sharing a pasta primavera with prunes. Say what? Trust me. I add penne to the bottom of my pot. I used whole wheat, but you could use whatever you prefer, and cover with broth. Then add broccoli, carrots, asparagus, zucchini, Sunsweet Amazin' diced prunes. They actually sell these pre-diced, which is awesome, or you can dice them yourself. A lot of people don't realize that prunes are actually dried plums. I think a lot of people are scared to eat prunes or think that they don't like them. I thought that until I tried Sunsweet's prunes. They are juicy and delicious and a great source of fiber without any added sugar. They're low on the glycemic index, and a lot of people also don't realize how great they are to help prevent bone loss too. Continuing with dinner, lastly, I add in diced tomatoes. Make sure everything is covered, but don't stir to combine. Cover and cook on manual on high pressure for 4 minutes, followed by a quick release for 5 minutes. Remove the lid and stir in some Parmesan cheese, slivered almonds, lemon juice, parsley, and salt and pep, seasoning to taste. This is seriously so good. The almonds add a perfect crunch, the sweetness of the prunes contrasts the acidity of the tomatoes, and it has so many good textures from the different vegetables. Sunsweet is known for their prunes. When they invited me up to see the orchard bloom last month, it was gorgeous. I got to meet some of the farmers, and it was amazing to see how much love and care goes into every single prune. The facility is amazing, and they have a super special patented pitting process, which is part of what puts their prunes above the rest. It gives them this perfect button shape and essentially reseals the prune once the pit is removed. And they stay juicy and plump and so naturally sweet. Everyone who works there was so warm-hearted and kind, and it just really made me proud and grateful to be able to work with such an awesome company who cares about the farmers, the employees, and their customers. I had no idea how beautiful the blooms were either, and that each bloom on the tree actually has the potential to become a plum. It's so amazing. It was an awesome experience. And I got to rock a hairnet, which was fun. Okay, I've got one more recipe for you, an apricot chicken and rice. To the Instant Pot, add some oil with onions, garlic, and ginger. Sauté for 5 minutes, but don't let it burn. Add some broth, soy sauce, Dijon mustard, dried thyme, and chopped Sunsweet apricots. I am seriously obsessed with these apricots. They are so plump and delicious. Mix to combine and sauté for another minute. Then add your chicken. I'm using thighs, but you can also use breasts. Okay, I've shared this hack with you guys before, but I just can't get over it. We're cooking the rice at the same time. I add this steamer rack, which I will link in the description box below, and put a heat-proof bowl with my rice and mix in cold water and broth for added flavor. Add the lid and cook on high pressure for 6 minutes, followed by a quick release for 10. When you open it up, you'll find your 2 components, long grain white rice, to which I add a pinch of salt and some thawed frozen peas for springtime flair, and beneath that, I stir in some lemon zest, juice, and parsley to the chicken. I then turn the Instant Pot to saute for just 2 to 3 minutes to thicken and serve and enjoy. Oh man, this might be my favorite of the day. Sunsweet apricots are so plump and tasty, and in the dish, they almost melt into a jam. It's so good. Salty and sweet, and I just love that I get both components, the rice and the chicken, in one pot. So which one do you like best? I hope you'll try one out for yourself, and you can snack on some Sunsweet dried fruit while you cook. Thanks to Sunsweet for sponsoring this video, for bringing me up to Yuba City to see the orchard, an amazing facility, and just for believing in Mind Over Munch in our community. It means the world to me, and of course, thanks to all of you for being here, watching, and supporting me as well. If you want to see more of my Sunsweet tour, I did an Instagram story and saved it to my highlights, so you can check it out there if you'd like. I'll see you next week for a brand new episode, and remember, it's all a matter of mind over munch.